Good afternoon, good morning, whatever you want to call it. It's Friday. I know that. Half my face looks dark, but I don't care. It could be the shadows. It could be I'm wearing sunglasses and it's raining out. It could be a lot of things. It's like, what, 10 after, 12 after 11, and I could really use a happy hour. And I don't feel guilty because I looked it up. In Buenos Aires, I think by now it's about 14 minutes after 12. Brasilia, same time, quarter after 12. So craving a cocktail right now doesn't seem so bad. I went to the laundromat, Kohls, Barnes&Nobles, Hallmark. Yeah, I threw Hallmark in there just for laughs. Come to the conclusion, first of all, if you work in a bookstore, you're a douchebag. Second of all, if you own Kohls, hire a couple of people that know what they're doing that aren't afraid of people. Hallmark, I got no problem with you, so you're all right. It's a dear friend's, was her birthday, a couple of years older than I am. And, I wanted to get her something she'd enjoy in a book, you know what I mean? So I had got her a book, and I went to Barnes&Noble. You know what I mean? First, you got to go to Paramus, because, most bookstores are closed. Who reads books? You can get them online for free. It's fucking magazines, newspapers, they're all going out of business. So if I worked in a bookstore, I'm going to go above and beyond the call to make people happy, give them, how they have these lovely cushy leather chairs. Well, I'm not there to fucking read the book, you douchebag. I have a home. I have furniture of my own. I could sit. I have people to talk to, not some snooty book douchebag. The art books that I would requested were on the second floor. I go upstairs, zip, nobody up there. Just me. Just fucking me and a room full of fucking all books with no prices. You know what I mean? Or, I'm asking, want to ask questions about the book, So, needless to say, you go back downstairs and you go up to this counter and there's a young girl, nice girl. She was pricing cards or something. And some middle-aged douchebag with small glasses on the tip of his nose. Hey, shitbag, they got regular glasses with bifocals. You don't have to look like an old librarian, you douchebag. So this snooty fuck, I asked him about the book, and he just peered up. I mean, literally, I'm saying the word fucking peered. That's how pissed off I am. I looked that up. He peered up at me with these little douchebag glasses, with this little douchebag fucking grin, like, you know, like I'm into art books. You fucking like you're into girls. Hey, no offense if you're not. You know what I mean? But this guy there was a horse outside with a side saddle on it. I bet it was his. You know what I mean? So this guy made me feel like a douche. The young girl, on the other hand, obviously saw I was getting a little perturbed. So I said, yeah, well, there's nobody up there to help you. And he's like, well, I can't leave my register. And the other girl was working. So needless to say, I come back down with like 3 more books. You know what I mean? And I'm asking, which do you recommend? And this guy is looking at me like I have sunglasses, long hair, and a beard, or 3 heads. I wasn't sure which. But, if it wasn't for this young girl seeing ooh, what's wow, what is that thing growing in your forehead? I go, that's my douchebag gauge. It's about to burst. You know what I mean? I go, what's with this guy? He scurries off to get tea from the snack bar, little Mary. You know what I mean? So this girl helped me. I got the books. Now I go to Kohls. You know what I mean? First of all, I passed the place first, so I had to go back. All I want was Chuck Taylors. You know what I mean? So, walk in. There's a nice elderly man there. He's gray hair, works for the Surgeon Greeter. Hey, you have a great shopping experience, and blah, 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 blah. But nice, courteous, And I go in there like, great, positive vibe from Kohls. You know what I mean? So, the signs are written in French and Spanish and English. French, Spanish, and English. You know, can't we just, like, I would rather see a fucking hand pointing at a shoe and figure that out. You know what I mean? I would rather try and figure out I got my eyes closed. I got sunglasses on. I'd rather figure out a Braille sign and take my fucking chances, you know what I mean? So needless to say, second floor, I find the sneakers. There's not a fucking dude there to help you. You know, I was gonna look at some other shit too, you know what I mean? And there's nobody there to help you. Now I'm looking at these boxes. There's the pictures of the actual sneakers chained to a top. Really trusting people, with a little cable so you can't, you know. And they're now all unisize boxes. It's men's, women's. What the fuck? Don't, you know what I mean? Don't confuse me. Look, I got a, like I said yesterday, I got about good 20 years. Can you just like leave it men's, women's for the next 20 years? You must have old boxes of sneakers, you know what I mean? So, you know, a half hour of picking through all messed up fucking sizes and shit. I'm actually going to email these douchebags, you know what I mean? I get my fucking Chuck Taylor high top blacks, you know what I mean? And then had to drive home, you know what I mean, in this deluge of douchebag driving because you're in the middle of Paramus, you know, on a highway. And, you know, what better day to do most of your shopping? Oh, look, nobody be on the roads. It's going to be horrible, slippery and slimy. You stupid. And don't window shop when you drive, you fucking douchebags. Give me a fucking break, you know? There was something else that pissed me off. I'm going to come to it, you know what I mean? But, you know, I'm going to ice my vein and they'd report a little vodka on it later. Who knows? Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Blah, 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 blah.